So there's a real pressure on numbers of people. So again, you need whatever planning tool, you have to take account of what's the capacities of the lines I have, the machines I have, how many people do I need to operate them to produce different SKUs, because whether you're packing 1 kilo legs or half a kilo legs, you're going to have different packing requirements, and machine requirements and capacities on the line may differ depending on what SKU. And your numbers of people required to pack these different products will change.
If we start talking about the inside the plant, so for example, we have very stable demand, which is never true. We have very stable supply of bird, which is also, not always true. Yeah. Then we have inside the plant. So each plant would be quite unique, right? Each individual, they are designed specifically to what they need to produce. The lines tuned and selected, the number of stations, the packing lines, the cutting lines. Some plants are more manual, some are more automated. Same with warehouses and everything. So it's the plant itself is the one little world. And like you said, some companies can have multiple plants, so all of them will be different. And then you need to plan what's happening inside with already two very unbalanced things. Yep. So how that usually happens?
Yeah, it's interesting, doesn't it? It happens with people who have developed spreadsheets and tools to manage it over the years. But I guess the pencil and paper is still used a lot. But it is a real challenge because every plant is different line capacities, line speeds, different kits and production lines. And deboning equipment, cut-up equipment all runs different capacities, and staffing, which is becoming more and more a critical issue. If you look at what's happening around the world, not just in Europe, but to get staff in poultry plants is increasingly more difficult. COVID, of course, has added considerable pressures to that, with people being absent and at home either sick or quarantining. So there's a real pressure on numbers of people. So again, you need whatever planning tool, you have to take account of what's the capacities of the lines I have, the machines I have, how many people do I need to operate them to produce different SKUs, because whether you're packing 1 kilo legs or half a kilo legs, you're going to have different packing requirements, and machine requirements and capacities on the line may differ depending on what SKU. And your numbers of people required to pack these different products will change. So there's a lot of moving parts in there. Maintenance on equipment. Sometimes your production line will be down. How do you account for that in a planning tool? So there's a lot of constraints: chilling time, freezing capacities, and order lead time. How long do we need? How long have we got to manufacture that product before it has to leave on the truck to get out to the warehouse or the store? These are all things that need to be factored into the internal moving parts of a processing plant.
Oh, that's even more intense, because if you have birds, the capacity, how many birds on average you will be able to get, what will be the weight profile depending on the breed, depending on the product. Then you have all your SKUs, but inside the plant, you would have to work with different speeds. Like you said, depending on what I pick to produce, I can do this much or that much. And this is where, I guess, inside the plant, there are quite a lot of scenario and quite a lot of variations, because this is where we're matching all those many to many. Right. Okay. So if I have this 2 kilo bird from free range farm, what can I produce out of it? And there will be 50 SKUs. But then there's, so there is S-hatch bird, 2.5 kilo. Okay, I can produce another 50 of SKUs. Are any of those SKUs overlap? Maybe. But it's still then, so what I produce, do I need to produce this order or this order? Maybe I need to produce this product, or should I better freeze this product and, see if I can sell it later? So it's just whole another level of mapping everything together and trying to understand what would be the best scenario to produce.